Hi, welcome to another episode of Baby Narc. If you try to help a narcissist, you will never be thanked, appreciated. It won't even register in their fucking narc mind that you ever helped them. You could be the only person in the world who has the ability to help them with that particular issue, and you actually help them, and they will disregard it, probably forget that you ever helped them, and if they do remember the help itself, they will transfer that appreciation, if they have any, onto either the object or situation that you help them with, as if the situation helped them. I know that sounds crazy. Or even transfer it on to another person that never helped them. So what Brian did with the guitar, and I know every time I talk about the guitar, it makes it sound like I'm like, oh, I gave you this expensive guitar, you should be, so grateful. I didn't do that. He says I gave it to him to buy his love. I gave that to him to help him. It was his birthday, it was a gift, and also because I wanted to help him get his career started, and he didn't have a guitar, and he loves it. There were so many good reasons why I gave that to him, but he has to twist everything. And then what eventually started happening for the past couple of years afterwards is he transferred all of that appreciation and love onto the guitar, posting things like, this is my woman, this is my girl, oh, the only thing that I love and care about, and then pictures of the guitar or him playing it, and no mention of me. So he did this weird transference of love and appreciation, not towards me for giving him the guitar, but onto the guitar. Weird, right? Beyond upsetting and hurtful, it's just fucking weird. Okay, the other thing that he did, I told you I've tried and tried and tried to help him with his drug addiction. You can watch my other videos. I even went so far as contacting his doctor. I actually got him the doctor that he anyway, you can watch all my videos about that. So what he began doing is, there is a celebrity that he really likes. I won't say who. There's a celebrity that it's a comedian that he is just, head over heels with. It's a dude, but he started talking about how this celebrity is the reason why he's sober. Of course, he's never sober for very long, but intermittently, throughout this whole 5 years, he's been sober here and there, a couple hours, couple days, couple weeks, even a couple of months. And he gives all of that credit to that celebrity who he's never met. He's never had any correspondence with this person, no autograph. He makes comments on the guy's videos. He's never had it, to my knowledge, he's never had one correspondence with this celebrity whatsoever. Now you could say, well, there are a lot of celebrities that, they, take it upon themselves to be a good human and take their celebrity status to use it to help people and stuff like that. And this celebrity does, he does talk about addiction a little bit and just, kind of like life choices and things like that. But in Brian's crazy, twisted, fucked up mind, who has created some other reality, his own reality. He lives in his own reality. He really, and I mean, he really believes it. He really attributes any sort of sobriety to a celebrity that he's never had and never will ever interact with. Ever. Ever. Now, he has said along the way many times how his doctor has helped him, and once or twice long ago mentioned me trying to help him. That's it. He does not. And it's not, I mean, it's so fucking crazy that he has probably forgotten, literally forgotten me trying to help him. You know how when you don't like somebody and everything they do just fucking bugs you, and I mean, they could just breathe, they could sneeze, you'd be like, ugh, so annoying, that kind of thing. Well, that's how narcissists are with us. Anybody who loves them, tries to help them, has helped them, whatever. Any going out of our way for these people creates in them, because their minds are so twisted, it creates a sensation of hatred. So I didn't understand that really when I started researching narcissism. I was like, what? Well, you begin to hate, like dislike, and it grows into hatred of someone who loves you? What? I mean, I know with romantic love, it's like, if you meet a guy somewhere and you're not interested, but he kind of pursues you a little bit, it kind of makes you even more turned off. But still, it's not hatred. But I'm really getting the message that that's what happens with these narcissists. They fucking hate us. Hate us. And the more we love them, the more we do for them, the more they fucking resent it and hate us for it. And the shittier we treat them, the more they like us. That's why I always say, narcs run in packs. They pursue empaths, or anybody who's loving and kind. They pursue that too. But they really seem to gel with people just like them. Maybe it's some sort of, we normies, we're always looking for love and peace and ease, because our minds are not chaos. Once again, it's all spiritual, but I don't want to talk about that right now. But video will be too long if I get into that. But we want to surround ourselves with, especially romantic partners, we want to surround ourselves with people where the relationship is just easy, it's loving and fun and cool and exciting and butterflies, Well, they are so turned off by that. What they like is the chase. They like to chase after someone who's not interested, chase after someone who they have had some sort of relationship with, who they've discarded, or that person has discarded them, and then begin that chase again. Or someone who really fucking can't stand them, and then they will really pursue that person. That is why Brian has pursued his ex-wife for, I'm pretty sure, 30 years. Because she doesn't want anything to do with him. I mean, I know it's fun to chase after somebody and then you get them, it is exciting, but the thing is we chase people, it's fun to chase, and then it's really fun when we get them. They have a cutoff. They only like the chase. So basically, they're chasing after who and what doesn't want them, and then the minute that they obtain that thing or obtain that person, then they're just like disgusted, and they're not interested anymore. And then they begin a chase with something or someone else. Hence why they continue to, like it's never ending attention seeking from, or supply from anyone or anything that they can possibly get. That's also the triangulation. The triangulation is not just to hurt us, it's also because they don't want one person, they want two or three or 38 or 117 people or things or places, They move around a lot too. That's another weird thing. Mine doesn't really, but he does it in other kind of weird ways. So yeah. So now I told you, Brian's family, his mother was obsessed with soap operas and soap opera stars. And I think looking back now, I think she created in her brain some sort of alternate reality where she knew those people. And then his two sisters, his one especially, chasing after sports figures and not meeting them and thinking that that's their boyfriend, or having an autograph and thinking that they're going to marry that person. And I mean, we all joke around like that. We're like, oh, this dude on this TV show that I'm binge watching, oh, that's my husband. But we're kidding around. They're not kidding. And so Brian has, so he, it's weird. It's sick. It's sick, man. And, I can't, I can't, I can't, So, it's been a few months since I've even talked to him, and I'll tell you something, if you're in the middle of this where you are not away from your narcissist, even if they've discarded you or you got pissed off and discarded them, but you're still kind of in it, you're hoping that you get back together, blah, 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 and then you're so afraid of what it's going to be like to not have this narcissist in your life anymore. I'll tell you what, part of the process, what's going to end up happening if you really do sever those ties, especially for an extended period of time, at least a couple of months, you will start kind of doing what I'm doing, where all of a sudden you'll just be, I don't know, vacuuming the carpet, whatever, and all of a sudden something will hit you and you'll have a memory of, oh my gosh, they did that thing, they said that thing, oh my gosh, that thing that I do always remember that they did, all of a sudden now I know why. And it's always bad. It's always bad. Always. So, narcissists are not regular people. They are not a regular addict, although I always say narcissists are always addicts, but this is something different. And they're not a regular mental sickness of any kind, mental illness. It's not the regular stuff. They are something different. And at this point, there is just no solving it. And the more you help a narcissist in any sort of way, they're going to take it as, oh, this is a person I can use. So then you'll you'll end up helping them even more. And any kind of help, you could give them your kidney and they will, okay, you could give them a kidney and some dude that let them borrow their lighter for 3 seconds to light their cigarette will be praised at what a wonderful, loving, giving person they are. And you'll be like, hey, what about that kidney I gave you? They'll be like, oh, I'm having a lot of problems with your kidney that you gave me. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll pray. They'll be like, well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, you gave me the kidney and everything, but it was really the surgical team that really saved my life. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you should never help people so that you get praised. I'm just saying that, it is hurtful when you're constantly trying to help somebody and they don't see it. They either want more, or it wasn't good enough, or they just completely forget about it, or they will praise someone or something else as though you're nothing, because you are. You are nothing to them. I'm nothing to this guy. Nothing. I'm just an annoyance that he was constantly trying to get rid of. Well, lucky him, he's rid of me now. So yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but they cannot be. I mean, I know that now there a lot of things are coming out where narcissists can be cured. There is treatment. Okay, maybe, but not if they don't get the help. And mine wouldn't. He doesn't. All he thinks that's wrong with him is that he's an addict. But I'm starting to believe that his addiction is just part of his narcissism. He's not a regular addict. Narcissism is something different. So when we finally admit to ourselves what we're dealing with, what we've been dealing with, what all of those things said and done really meant, then you can start to break free. And once you start to break free, you'll be able to start healing. And then once you're healed, you will see these red flags in others and hopefully not get yourself entangled with another one of these fucking monsters. That's all you can do. And then eventually we get ourselves involved with great people, whether romantic, family, work, whatever, a hobby, a quilting class, whatever. We start to surround ourselves with really good people who are normal, who don't have these, I mean, if somebody has got a severe, okay, I know this sounds mean, but if you saw somebody, walking down the street who's severely schizophrenic, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, you would know immediately that you can't be in a relationship with that person. You can't hire that person. You can't have a normal conversation with that person. You can't get involved with that person at all because they're so sick. So sick. It's so sad. But you would know immediately that, you can't. Well, with narcissists, they have that same level of mental illness and soul sickness. It's just that it's not apparent like that is, but it's the same thing. And trying to help them and trying to cure them and trying to overlook things and blah 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 as the years roll on. And it not only doesn't get better, but it most always gets worse. So yeah, it's sad, but I mean, I can't, I cannot go to Petco and get a goldfish and put him in a swimming pool and wake up the next morning and he's going to be a dolphin. Never. He's never going to be a dolphin. Ever. Ever. I could put a dolphin with him in the swimming pool, and the dolphin would be like, come on, be a dolphin like me. It's still not going to happen. So, your narcissist not being a narcissist is never going to happen unless they did years of therapy, special therapy, not just if they're an addict and they get sober or whatever, or they have family problems, they go to family counseling. No, we're talking about there should be a new generation of narcissist therapists that come about who really could cure these people. But until that happens, once again, your goldfish will never be a dolphin, and your narcissist will never be a normie. Sorry. Okay. Save yourself. That's all you can do. And you deserve it. Yeah, these people, they're just going to take you down. You can't pull them up. They're going to bring you down. Sorry. Wish it wasn't that way. But it is. Okay. Bye.